Hi neighbors, welcome to Crafting in My Corner. I'm Alicia Dolan. Thank you for joining me for the Christmas in August projects. Yesterday, if you happened to catch the video, we made some really cute Christmas cards. We made 4. Let's see if I can show them all to you. 1, 2. I didn't get those ready very good ahead of time, did I? Here's the 3rd one. And so if you haven't already had the chance, you should go check out the video and you can make these cute cards of your own. Or if you would like, you can message me or call me and I will put together a kit for you that includes all of the paper and the embellishments to make 2 copies of each of those cards. The only thing you'll have to purchase separately is the stamps and the PDF file that tells you all the steps and directions. All of that's included for $30, or if you place an order through Stampin' Up using my host code, which you will see when I turn the camera down to do today's project, then I will send you that kit just as a thank you for placing an order anytime between now and September 15th. So you have that much time if you would like to get the Christmas card class for free. Let me turn the camera down. We're going to make a really cute project today. I haven't even actually finished it yet. If you have seen some of my posts on my regular Facebook page, hi Kim, thanks for joining me, then you know that today has been a little busy for us. We got a new puppy and she's upstairs and I'm a little nervous being down here, but she's in her crate and hopefully everything will be all right still when I get back upstairs. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we are going to get started with our cute little paper pumpkin project. All right, I'm sorry you had to see my messy basement there for just a second. I'm still working to get my space totally cleaned up. It takes a lot of time and effort. I'm learning. Okay, so today we are going to be working with these cute little boxes, and as you can see, this little band slips on and off. So I'm going to give you all the measurements to make one of these of your own, and then we're going to stamp a sentiment on there and attach it to the front. And these boxes Stampin' Up sells in a pack of 10. They come like this, all scored and folded out, and you get 10 of them for $7.50. They are food safe boxes, so you can put treats and cookies and all kinds of wonderful things in there. And I haven't checked the price of boxes, but I think that's I feel like that's a really good price for 10 little boxes. And you can fill them up with whatever you want. Now they open just like a paper pumpkin box or like a pizza box. So you're going to open this flap here and they just open up this way. So first I will show you how to put one of these together. All right, and they come in a pack of 10. They actually have a nice sturdy piece of cardboard in there with them that I like to save for other projects. So let's get one of these out and I'll show you how to put that together first. And while I'm doing that, I'll just tell you that this Christmas in August special, it goes through September 15th. So it's during the time that Stampin' Up also has a celebration this time. And every $50 that you spend on the Stampin' Up website, you also get a free item from the celebration brochure. Okay, so now when we fold our paper, we're just going to fold it along all the lines. So I like to pre-fold it because I feel like it gets put together better that way. It holds better. I love to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin. I love the boxes that come from that. I've been saving them up, and a couple times I've even decorated those boxes and given them away with little gifts inside, and they are the perfect size for a little gift to give to someone. And if you haven't heard of the Sunshine Box, it's just a little, like a little pick-me-up that you put together for someone. The Paper Pumpkin boxes are perfect for that. And these are good too. This is just for a little paper pumpkin. Okay, now if you look at this, you can see there are holes in the bottom, and these right here are going to slide into that slot. But first you want to tip the sides up, and then this is going to fold over top of them, and you just set those little tabs in the slot, and then turn it around, and we will do the same thing on the other side. Tabs in the slot, and you can fold it in, and then slide those little rounded edges right in their spots. And so they're really easy and quick to put together. You don't have to do any cutting or scoring or anything. They go together really easy. So to make our band to go around them, first we have a piece of Cherry Cobbler cardstock. That is 5 1/4 by 11. And we are going to score it at 2 inches. Whoops, I didn't clean my table off very good today, did I? Alright, so I'm going to put it in my paper trimmer at 2. I'm going to slide my cutting blade up to the top so that I don't mess with that. And I'm going to use the scoring blade at 2 inches. And then I'm going to move it to 3 1/8. Oh, and good thing I moved that because it wasn't in the right spot. 3 1/8. And then I move it again to 7. And score there. And then I'm going to score one more time at 8 1/8. And now I have a piece of cardstock. I hope you can see the lines there. It's scored in 4 places. So then I'm just going to fold it on each of those score lines. And you can use your bone folder if it doesn't fold nice, but this, I find that this trimmer and scoring blade really works well, and I rarely need extra pressure to fold. Alright, so now you can see I'm going to put the long side on the underneath and then the short side on the top. And when you do this, you don't want to pull your paper extremely tight because you want it to slide on and off of that box. So to put it together, Stampin' Up! Sells something called tear and tape, and it's a little bit stronger than some of the other adhesives. And it's two-sided, so it comes in a roll like this. And we are going to put some along this edge here. And then I can just hold my nail down and tear, well, very carefully the end of that. You can see that it pulled up a little tiny bit of my cardstock. Press it down, and then you just peel off, oops, just peel off that top layer. And I got it a little over the end, so I'm just going to fold it over on that side. And then we'll hold this down, but gently. We're not going to pull too tight. And then just fold this over and make sure it sticks. And then I cut a piece of the pet paper. I just have the name of it. I'll put it in the comments when I get back to remembering. And we're going to glue that on here. So I'm going to take some of my liquid glue and just run a thin line around the edges, and then a squiggle in the middle. Oh, Kim, I did not put the boxes on the list of supplies. So I will include a couple with your kit so that you can try them out. I did not know, I'll be honest, I did not know I was going to do them until this morning when it suddenly struck me. They make a great Christmas project. So I was going to make all paper projects out of paper, but I will put them in your bag. I have a bag for you already. So if anyone else would like the, if you place an order, I will include, with the cards, I'll include 2 of the boxes, the mini paper pumpkin boxes, so you guys can try them out and see what you think about them. So there is that. And then I have a piece of red cardstock over here that I think will be perfect. And I have some white here. Let's see. This one is 1.5. Sometimes, Kim, I'm a little bit fly by night, and lately, more often than not, I am working on that, but sometimes I plan a little bit later in the game than I should be. All right, so here is my stamparatus. And I'm gonna stamp. I think Santa Claus is coming to town would be a good one for this. And we need a piece of basic white. And a lot of the time what I do with my stamps is I just set them on my grid paper so that I can figure out exactly what size label I want to make. And I think this time I'm going to go with 3 inches by 1.25 inches. So I'm going to do the 1.25 inches first. So I guess I say all that to say, don't be surprised if tomorrow I come up with something completely different. But I will include it all within the same order. All right, so now we're gonna set our piece of white in the center. And I think we'll use cherry cobbler today. All right, so that's 3 by 1.25 inches. And we're gonna put our Santa Claus in the middle. And we'll get a little ink on that. And I am going to start planning a class for next month as soon as this one is finished. So it will probably be close to the same time of the month, near the end. That gives me time to order everything and plan everything. And I'm actually participating this weekend in a special event. So when I get done with that, then I can hopefully be inspired to come up with a lot of new ideas and get them done in the next couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks, things just kept popping into the way. to be honest. And so I always think that everything's gonna calm down and come together, and it does come together. It's just a little less come together-y than I had planned. All right, so since I have this piece of red right here, I kind of want to use that, and I don't want to get another piece out. So I am just going to trim off a little bit of the bottom of this. We measured it at 1.5, so I am going to do 1 1/4, and I'm going to trim it just a bit. Perfect. Okay. And this piece of red is 1.5, so that makes perfect sense why it would be that way. All right, and I'm going to trim the red at cherry cobbler at 3 1/4. And I'm going to glue those together. And I will put all the instructions, I haven't put them yet on my website, but I will get them up there for you guys so that you can make your own. You can change, if you don't want to order the class, obviously you can change any of these papers or stamps. You could use any stamp set that you have. And even if you order the class and you don't order the Santa Sweet Little Stockings, that is the name of the stamp set. If you don't order that, you can always use whatever you have at home. You can use a different sentiment, and it could be anything that deals with Christmas if you get the paper and everything. Or you could choose not to go with that. And I am going to use this punch here. If you have a hole punch, you could use that as well. But I like this little oval. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my sentiment upside down. Oh, and it doesn't go in as far as I thought. Maybe I'm not going to use that. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to look for my hole punch. Hold on. And this is Stampin' Up! Punch that we had before. I don't have a new smaller punch. I just keep using this one. So I'm going to punch a hole on either side. I'm going to try to get them in the middle, about the same distance apart. Just like that. And I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to tie it around there. Let's see, how do I want it to go? I better start on the other side, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm going to go up through this one here. No, I'm not. I'm wrong. I'm supposed to go the other way. Alright, so I'm going to go down. I'm going to pull the ribbon down through the first hole, and then I'm going to tuck it up through the second. And hold on, it's twisted and I don't want it to be that. There we go. Slide along until I can tie a little bow on this side. And that way I have my band around the center and a ribbon around the other direction. And then tuck that through. And I'm going to make a bow. And this one's a little bit bigger. You guys know that sometimes I use my pinky fingers to hold that bow, but this one I want to be a little bit bigger. And then I can just trim it with my scissors. And it's all ready to be filled with some kind of lovely Christmas treat. So I am glad that you could join me today. This is the only project that I have planned for today, and I will include one of those 2 paper pumpkin boxes and the paper supplies that you need to make these. If you place an order that's $50 or more using this host code right here, it's 77RQ3HDY. Otherwise, you're welcome to watch this video, to like it and share it, to save it, to watch later. And I will put all the measurements on in the description, or I'll put a link to the Stampin' Up! Website where there's a list of products that I used, as well as I can put a list in there, a simple list of all the cutting and folding instructions and gluing, all those little things. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me or call me. I am happy to help you. Thank you for joining me for today's Christmas in August project, and I will talk to you all soon. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thanks, everyone. Bye.